Chad Johnson, or Okocinco as he's famously known, carved out an unforgettable presence in the NFL as one of its most explosive and entertaining wide receivers. Known for his electrifying talent on the field and his vibrant personality off of it, Johnson was truly one of a kind during his prime years. When he was at the top of his game, there was almost no one who could compare. He was a skilled route runner, exceptionally quick, and capable of making jaw-dropping plays that would leave fans in awe. Every touchdown celebration seemed to bring out a new layer of his personality, adding to his legacy. Johnson was one of those players who not only wanted to win but wanted to entertain, to make the game fun for fans and teammates alike. And as he rose in the ranks, he built up a fan base that saw him as more than just a player. They saw him as a true showman, someone who brought life to the NFL. He had his own brand of charisma, full of confidence and swagger, and he wasn't afraid to put it all out there for the world to see. Yet, as with many NFL players, time began to catch up with him. Injuries, age, and the natural ebb and flow of athletic performance eventually started to weigh on him. The NFL is a league that demands excellence, and even the smallest dip in performance can have drastic consequences for a player's career. For Chad, this meant his role on the team began to shift. His time as the league's top wide receiver gradually faded, and with it, his future in the NFL started looking uncertain. Eventually, he made the move to the CFL, a significant shift for someone who had once been a standout in the biggest American football league in the world. It was a stark reminder that even the most talented athletes sometimes have to step back from the spotlight, adapt, and find new ways to express their passion for the sport. The CFL stint, while humbling, was short-lived, and soon enough, Johnson announced his retirement from professional football altogether. Retirement can be a challenge for many athletes, especially those who have had the type of career Johnson had. For someone who thrived on competition, attention, and the thrill of performance, transitioning away from the game isn't easy. Many former players struggle with this shift, feeling lost without the structure and purpose that the sport provides. However, for Chad, retirement didn't mean stepping away from the public eye. Instead, he embraced his larger-than-life persona and channeled it into a new career as a media personality. He rebranded himself, not as a former player stuck in his past glory, but as someone who was still very much engaged with the world of sports and entertainment. He began appearing on various shows, his humor and honesty shining through, winning over fans old and new. And it was this charm that eventually led to his partnership with former NFL star Shannon Sharpe on the show Nightcap. Nightcap, co-hosted by Johnson and Sharpe, has been a remarkable success. The show allows both men to showcase their humor, wit, and deep knowledge of the sports world, and it provides a unique blend of commentary and entertainment. Fans love the chemistry between the two, who play off each other with ease. The show has granted Johnson a second wind of popularity, reintroducing him to audiences in a new way. He's not just Okocinco the player anymore. He's evolved into Okocinco the personality, and fans have embraced this transformation. It's rare for athletes to make such a seamless transition, but Chad has done so with style, proving that he's more than just his athletic achievements. His fan base is as loyal as ever, thrilled to see him thriving in this new chapter of his life, which feels like a natural extension of his personality. However, for all the success he's achieved in the media, recent developments indicate that Chad may be facing challenges in his personal life. Despite his public persona, it appears that things have not been so smooth behind the scenes. Social media exploded recently when Johnson posted a photo of himself alongside sports anchor Taylor Rooks. At first, it seemed like an innocent enough moment, two public figures sharing a friendly picture. But shortly after the photo went up, Sharelle Rosado, Johnson's long-term partner, posted a statement that quickly changed the narrative. She announced that Johnson was now single, an abrupt and surprising revelation that caught many fans off guard. The news spread quickly, with fans and followers reacting to the sudden turn of events. Many were left wondering what could have gone wrong, especially since Chad and Sharelle had appeared to have such a strong and happy relationship. For fans, this news was unexpected, as the couple had consistently appeared to be in a stable, loving relationship. Both Chad and Sharelle had shared glimpses of their life together, from heartfelt moments to playful interactions, giving the impression that they were a solid team. In fact, their relationship had seemed like a high point in Chad's life, a place where he found balance and companionship. So, Sharelle's announcement came as a shock to many who had been rooting for the couple. Social media, as expected, lit up with speculation and comments as fans tried to piece together the story. Some wondered if the photo with Taylor Rooks had anything to do with the split, while others believed that the issues might have been brewing for some time, with the photo merely serving as the catalyst. In response to Sharelle's statement, Johnson didn't stay silent. Rather than issuing a formal reply or clarification, he took to social media to make a statement in his own unique way. On his Instagram story, he posted Sharelle's initials along with a lock emoji, a subtle but powerful symbol. To many, this lock emoji suggested that Chad still considered himself locked in with Sharelle, as if to say that he wasn't ready to let go of the relationship. It was a cryptic gesture, but one that felt deeply personal. Instead of simply moving on or acknowledging the breakup as final, Johnson's choice of the lock emoji indicated a sense of commitment and attachment. It was as though he was signaling that he wasn't going to give up that easily, that he still felt connected to Sharelle, even if she had declared their relationship over. This move raised a lot of questions, both for fans and for Sharelle herself. Was Chad trying to send her a message, asking her to reconsider? Was he hoping that this small, public show of devotion might sway her heart? Some interpreted it as a romantic gesture, a symbol of love and dedication. Others saw it as a potential overreach, a way of pushing back against Sharelle's decision to end things. Either way, it sparked a new wave of conversation online, with fans dissecting every detail, trying to predict what might happen next. For some, the lock emoji felt like a hopeful sign that the couple might find a way to work through their issues. For others, it raised concerns about boundaries and whether Chad's approach might do more harm than good. Chad's gesture with the lock emoji could be seen in multiple ways. On one hand, it might simply be a heartfelt way of expressing that he's not ready to move on. He may feel that there is still something worth fighting for, a relationship that he doesn't want to let slip away. For a man who has always been about loyalty and passion, this gesture could reflect his unwillingness to let go of something he holds dear. On the other hand, some might argue that this approach is problematic, as it seems to disregard Sharelle's wishes. By posting the lock emoji, he may be putting pressure on her to reconsider, which might not be fair given that she had already declared the relationship over. The public nature of the breakup adds yet another layer of complexity. In today's age of social media, relationships, especially those involving public figures, are often laid bare for the world to see. Breakups that might once have been private now unfold in real time, with every post, comment, or reaction available for public scrutiny. For Chad and Sharelle, this means that their personal lives are on display, with fans, media, and the public weighing in on their relationship. It's a difficult situation, as they must navigate their emotions in the public eye, where every move is analyzed and interpreted.